But yeah, we kind of established like a scheduled date a year ago. A year ago? It was like last fall. And then coronavirus happened, where it's just like, well, the actual wedding is off. What do we do?
Let's kill some heroes then.
And so we've been kind of going back and forth on that one for a while. So no matter what, we're still going to, like...
Asterius and Theseus are probably expecting me.
No matter what, we're still going to, you know, take the... take the official route. Get legally married. But, yeah, there we go. Shell's hanging out in chat now. It's such a shame that when we finally put the time in, this all happens, and then we straight up can't do what we want to do. And it's like, it sucks. And so, who knows what's going to happen now?
Die.
Good. Get out of the way of Spearman. None of that, you. Perfect.
This shield's about to get a whole lot stronger.
Attack hits twice does not knock foes away. No, we want sudden rush.
All tuned up.
Yeah, that's a good stuff. That's good stuff. Let's grab some gems. Take a honeymoon week. Don't stream. So realistically, I know what I would do in that exact situation. I don't know if it would be that same week. It really depends on the state of the world, and like, especially in the US right now, who the heck knows?
Thank you, Father.
Because I'd like to go out like, let's go for the maximum health.
More chariots.
Isn't this the first set of chariots that we've run into? I could be wrong, but I don't think I saw any other chariots here. Well, I mean, I guess as Zagreus has fought them like a billion times. Oh, I love Swift Charge. It is by and far my favorite. I think it's probably one of my favorite hammer upgrades. It's just so good. Let's see. Ooh, dual boon. I like to go shopping, but this is better. You got anything else hiding around here? The answer is no. Alright, let's see. Common law marriage is more common in older eastern states. Yep. Which of these is more dangerous? I think Wave Daddy. Maybe? Maybe not. I don't know. Let's see. Go for the cast. Attack and special are stronger in the first 5 seconds of the encounter. Nah, let's go Poseidon's aid.
You shall not goad me into anger with a petty insult such as this, you know. Nevertheless, there is a price which must be paid for it.
Sorry, Lord Ares. We can't stay mad forever.
Okay, maybe Ares was a mistake. We're gonna have to do some healing, I think. Oh! Go figure. I didn't have my shield nearby. Cripes. Let's just stay the heck away from that. So every time these guys attack, it gets bad. We're doing okay.
When blood is spilled and death is dealt, I simply cannot remain discontented for too long.
Okay. Cast as Blade Rift. Blade Rift is bigger. After using Death Defiance, deal more damage that whole encounter. That's interesting. I like it.
Violence.
Because that actually has potential of being super freaking good in the Hades fight.
The mother of all soul catchers. keep coming because of that
Okay.
butterfly ball.
Well, butterfly ball is quite dead.
Back.
Let's just stay the heck away for a little while. All right, we're good. Anyway,
Farewell for now, sinister
it is
ball
so
of
hard for me to
butterflies.
talk about anything that isn't. Let's see, do more damage when slamming foes into barriers. Yeah, let's just keep picking that up. We're just riding the wave as hard as we can. And yeah, let's go for Sissamans. Let's see, we got any money over here? Nope. No muns.
You again.
No.
Never quite considered. You're related to the gods upon Olympus, aren't you, stranger? I should be far more careful around you.
What do you mean by that, sir? Though, yes, my father being who he is, it means I have a lot of uncles, cousins, and the like up on the surface there.
Well, you would be wise to watch yourself with some of them, I think. Don't get on anyone's bad side if you can help it. Which, when I yet lived, none of us could.
Thank you, sir.
We don't need the money. Well, we kind of need the money. We don't need the money that much. Anyway, so, yeah, grand scheme of things. Don't know what the plan is going to be. It's still going to, like, do the legal side of things. Technically, it's sort of already common law by, like, Kansas's perspective, but, like, that gets fiddly real fast. Okay, I'm going to ignore the butterfly balls for a second.
Die.
Wow. That pissed them the heck off. Yeah, I think I like the chaos aspect where you just fire off like a billion shields. This one's good, but it's too slow for my tastes.
Delicious.
Let's see, rupture damage now. Let's keep
Better blessing.
pumping that crit. That crit's good stuff.
might as well.
Why you?
Well, they're not armored. That makes this easy, but I'm not spec'd for it. Get him with that wall slam. There we go. How much do we get? We get a lot.
Mine now.
Yoink. Woo, that heals me a lot. I forgot, we have the thing that makes it so, picking up darkness heals me, like, equal to the value, or, like, half the value, or heck if I know. I just remember it's good. Pep. Pep. Alright. No, off of those. Today one's weird sound effects. Pat. I'd swear I've heard worse in anime. Okay, do we even... Yes, we do have people left. I was like, are we done? Nope, we ain't done. We never done. Kinda done. Let's see. How long is this run going? Yeah, so my whole thing about the, oops. Wow. Okay, that does some damage. There we go. Heals me up a bunch. What do we got
Let's see
here? Passive. Aethernet. You start encounters with your god gauge 15% full. Not really what I'm looking for, nor what I need, but that's cool. I like that. I like that that's a thing. Yeah, let's keep pushing the god boons. I don't really need the money. Getting 13 gold every time I come into... Hello.
I'd find you here. Hope you don't mind if I cut in here, Zagreus. They're coming, Zagreus. Be on your guard.
I'll get right on it then.
Pathetic.
Yeah, I can tell I haven't played this game in a while. As my hands are not quite suited.
Death sentence. That one.
Almost there.
Easy.
Okay, so we got a chaos gate here.
Death sentence. Let me take care of this.
Get out of here, Thanatos. These are mine.
In the name of Hades.
Okay, special inflicts doom. That's okay. I'll just go black metal. Someday I want to start with the black metal perk
take
and just
more
go
down
nuts
next
from
time.
there.
It's clear. Go.
Wish I could do that.
Let's see, shopping. I like shopping, but let's hit up a Chaos Gate. It's probably a mistake considering how late we are in this run, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Just cause.
Master Chaos, it's little wonder all existence sprang from you, because I see the noble qualities in so many I've met embodied in you. Please accept this gift.
If it is unclear yet, son of Hades, I shall not be giving more to you in exchange for your repeated offerings. You give them to me knowing it shall serve no purpose and achieve no end. I know that there are some among both mortals and your kind for whom this is quite unacceptable. You have arrived within a certain shroud of darkness, son of Hades. The goddess Nyx's ancient shawl. I had not sensed its void in a considerable amount of time.
Okay. Next 2 encounters, I take more damage. Eh. Next 5 chambers, rewards are... None of these are great. I guess I'm going to go for Enshrouded Strike, just because, like, I don't actually care at this point. My build is done and I can probably beat Hades, as I currently am.
Just
Hey!
Should come in useful.
Your boatman there is a reliable deliverer of death, it seems. And that makes 3 of us, I think.
Okay, cast Blade Rift. Blade Rift lasts longer. Yeah, let's just grab that. Okay. Go for that slam damage. That's some pretty good slam jam.
Thank me, mate.
Let's go from there. Okay.
Gentlemen.
Ready yourself, Asterius, my friend, for our most hated enemy has come to challenge us again before this loving crowd.
I don't understand this place at all. How is it you're still champion after all this time? After losing repeatedly and often, I mean.
What would you know of it? There's more, much more to being a champion than empty victories. It is a way of thought, a bearing, a certain dignity which you shall never have. You're mine! Attack! Such fervor coming from this crowd. Come fight me in the open, fiend, or are you quite afraid?
Okay. I think they've changed the block radius a little bit. I'm definitely taking more hits than I used to. Hello.
Olympians, I call upon your aid. Boom. Stand and
I
fight.
think that was pretty poorly timed, but that's okay. Everything is spinning! Everything is spinning. I don't know how I'm not dying.
Keep cheering as we battle to the last. Look out, Asterius.
Now to deal with you.
There we go. Got him.
What a loudmouth. Something for the mirror.
Not that we really have much use for the mirror at this point. It's pretty much
Must I
maxed
send
out.
Cerberus to block your path again?
You leave Cerberus out of this. Which to choose?
Alright, I'm just gonna grab the Harpy Feather Duster. It's not necessarily great for this, but it's not bad. I'm fine without any of these. Let's go see what I can buy, at the very least. Let's see. Okay, just to finish the thing about the wedding, so we're not actually sure if we're going to have a big ceremony after all. Depending on the state of the world, we might just take people out for dinner in a couple of different states, you know, where my family is, where where Shell's family is, and, you know, around here. But if that doesn't work, oh well. But we might actually end up reinvesting all of the money that we would have put into a big ceremony into making, like, the ultimate workspace.
Something I can use.
It's honestly pretty tempting to just, like, make the ultimate workspace.
What lurks in the waters of the surface?
And, like, from a scuffer.
That is a scuffer.
It is a scuffer.
Which tunnel?
Let's see.
Why not?
The other kind of sad thing.
From my professional associate who wanted you to know, and I quote,
I like that. That was fun. Let's see. After you dash, move faster. Let's grab quick recovery. I'm dashing pretty constantly.
Let me just say, nephew, that money-hoarding boatman best be fair with you. Because I'd hate to see anything happen to that little boat of his.
Okay. Call pulls and foes last longer. Boons with knockaway deal bonus damage to bosses. Yeah, let's grab that one.
Just what I need.
Go for that. All right, time to go down the list. This is a pretty good setup here.
Hey, there.
Everything is riffs. Holy crap, those are some riffs. Okay. But yeah, I mean, that's really all there is to say about it. Oh, right. About, like, getting the ultimate gaming setup. One of the, like, kind of... I'm not going to say major caveats is the fact that, like... caveats? I don't know. One of the major, like, factors is also, like, the housing market is probably going to go, butt up within the next, like, couple of years. If things progress as they currently are. And so, like, I might actually have to look into home ownership sooner than I was expecting. I wasn't really expecting to buy something for, like, another 5 years, but if houses go cheap, I'd be remiss to skip out on that, which means I should probably figure out exactly where I want to live. Which is not something I was kind of... I mean, I guess I'm turning 30 in 3 months. So I guess I should, like, kind of get used to this idea. My freaking mom, when she was in college, owned a house. And talked about how, like, it was just, like, an easy financial decision for her. And I'm like, that doesn't sound like an easy financial decision.
He's offering an exchange.
Let's see. No. Let's go Rip Current. Rip Current seems pretty good. Now, do I make money with every single one of these mini chambers or only the big ones? No, it's every single one of the mini chambers. Damn. Okay.
Much better.
Let's see. But I think houses were stupidly cheap back in the day, especially in, like, in Minnesota, before it was really a place that, like, a lot... Well, I mean, a lot of people lived in Minnesota, but nowadays, I think the prices have been going up and so on and so forth. Let's see. And no, please do not suggest towns for me to live in. I will find my area. I just don't know where it's going to be and what I'm going to do. Like, that's a little too close for comfort. People trying to tell me exactly where to live. I get it, but
another
it's weird.
Sack. Good enough to eat.
Let's see. So extra rift damage, extra damage. I'm actually gonna go just for the raw damage. I'm using the rifts, but it's mostly chip as opposed to major.
That's something.
Prices in Minnesota are stupid. I've been keeping an eye out, waiting for the prices to drop a bit, at least in the major cities. Yeah, I was...
business.
Ooh. I was born in Rochester, Minnesota, years ago. I mean, obviously.
Should check this way.
And I haven't lived in this state since I was 4, but it's kind of like... it's one of them that I might consider. Otherwise, like, we go back to New York again, or who knows what. It really just kind of depends on quite a lot of different things. Internet speed, state of the world, and a bunch of... it's a bunch. Because I don't want to live in a state that's going to make it really difficult for me to live in isolation.
Blasted poison.
That's also one of those where it's like, I really dig, I dig some of the amenities that, like, the Northwest currently offers. And just the climate, but I don't know if I'd stay here for particularly long. It was mostly just kind of a fun thing. It's like, yeah, there's some cool people here. Let's hang out, get to know them. And then, I don't know. It's humorous. Shell and I were born in cities with the exact same name. Completely unintentionally. I mean, obviously. I didn't exactly pick. Ow, I deserve that. I still deserve that.
Place is crawling with
Yeah, I was
these.
living in Boston and I was just like, let's find a city that's like 6-7 hours away from home. So like I can get home if I have to.
Cured.
These guys I'm definitely the least used to fighting. That's okay, we'll make it work. Let's see. Critical damage to a foe. Nearby foe is marked. Critical effects deal even more. No. Let's go with support fire, even if it's grabbage. And I was hoping for like a higher tier version of it. I would take anything right there. Let's see. Anything? Nope. Alright, out of here.
You hungry, Cerberus? I bet you are. Should be useful.
Let's see. Go with that one. One of my biggest criteria is I need a basement. And a lot of places that I've like looked into living don't have basements, and that's kind of hard for me. Because like living rooms don't really cut it. They're too small, and they're too like connected to the rest of the house. And I need effectively a giant room with like limited entrance. To effectively fill with like multiple rooms worth of stuff. Let's see, anything here I could get rid of? Nope, I like all these. Apparently returning to Cerberus's room also triggers 13 money. Dang, that's a nice perk. Not the most useful. Like, I'm sure this run would be doing just as well without all of this extra stuff, but I appreciate it. I'm glad I managed to block those hits. There we go. We're wrecking business. Everything spins. We all spin down here. Avoid that for a second. Let's just bully this guy. Yeah, the slam damage is doing horrible things to these guys.
Burning up. Cured.
There we go.
That's
Get some
live.
HP. I'm definitely taking some hurts here, but it's not so bad.
One Satasac coming right up.
Suggest Texas. Texas is way too damn warm for me. Why am I going this direction? I have no idea. But no, Texas was originally like one of our considerations.
Your dust.
Back when we were trying to figure out a place to, when we were trying to figure out a place that was cheap enough for us to move to, that had decent internet. And I can safely say I never want to live there. Like, it was pleasant during the winter, but the summer just seems miserable. And maybe if, like, it was a coastal city, it wouldn't be so bad. But even then, like, but no, we're probably going to be, like, mid to northeast in the end. Largely just because that's where our families are, and I like colder climates. Like, It is... I need a thermometer for this office just so I can actually talk about this. I guess he's never come to Florida then. I do not like Florida. It is too humid for my tastes. And Minnesota's kind of humid sometimes too, but... No, I've lived all over the country, so I actually am going to say I have a fairly informed decision about what parts of it I liked. I really liked New Mexico in Los Alamos. That was kind of a lovely place. But I don't think I'd ever live there again, just because there's, like, nothing else. Damn it. Oh, it's okay. Barely taking damage here.
Look at all that coin.
A little bit of money. Yeah, we're gonna pop a Death Defiance before we go in. Yeah. I would have actually had enough money to buy the Titan Blood. Not that it matters.
Accepts the satyr sack.
I owe you one, boy.
But yeah, once again, I really want suggestions for what state to live in. I'll be informed. And honestly, having the audience tell me is
I'll ever get
weird.
accustomed to the breeze.
You've slipped by Cerberus again, I see. Then draw your weapon, boy.
What about leaving the U.S.? When I'm old and not doing YouTube anymore, I will probably consider retirement tourism.
Idiot. To me, wretches, destroy my kin and an eternal torment to you if you speak of this.
That's funny. I didn't realize he's threatening his minions in this situation. Excuse me, none of that you. Oh, he actually got me. Oh well. I might get through this without taking damage. I'm not gonna say he's a bit of a pushover in this specific sense, but the shield just completely wrecks Hades. Excuse me, Stache-Daddy. I guess not exactly at all in the same vein. Nah, I shouldn't talk about that. That's maybe too much current events here. What's this thing you call retirement? The time when YouTube is dead, and I decide that I'm just going to hang out and try and write books for the rest of my life. That's probably going to be my retirement plan. Huh, new sound effects.
Now this.
That's a cool sound effect. Everything spins down here. Even you, Dad. Can I get like a supercut of all the weird things I've said to Hades as though he's my actual father? I doubt anybody would be willing to put forth the actual effort for that. But I would love it if somebody gave me a supercut of that just so I could send it to my dad.
Back, the same as you. You'll never truly win.
See you at home. By
Hey.
my father's name.
Clear time is 37 minutes. Was my best time 18 minutes? Seriously? Gosh, I must have been going fast. Holy crap, darkness.
Just then, how about a very small, yet very deadly beetle landed upon Hydra, slaying Zagreus, ending his attempt?
Huh?
Well, that was interesting.
What? Oh, you just startled me there is all. I was just,
Hey, everything all right there, Hypnos?
Oh, absolutely. Everything definitely is. It's Thanatos. He said some stuff, and now I'm not so sure I'm doing the best job I can, you know?
I'm sure he wasn't trying to hurt your feelings. Wait, what am I saying? He's always been harsh with you, hasn't he?
Hey, what if he doesn't like me anymore? He's got other brothers.
I'll talk to him.
Don't you see, boy? You are trapped.
The delectable taste of nectar is enough to briefly sate even the ferocious appetite of the Hound of Hell.
You like this stuff, don't you, boy? Well, good, because I like sneaking it over to you. Hey, did you see, boy? The old lounge is good as new again. You ought to check it out. Just don't annihilate it like you did last time.
Each savage countenance of Cerberus lights up to hear the news, doubtless beginning to assemble stratagems for ravaging the lounging area once more.
Don't even think about it, boy. Where's our court musician?
Ooh, we got some new stuff. Give the contractor a break and new jobs. Hell yeah.
You've done so much for us, House Contractor. Why don't you do a little something for yourself?
If that mess of a table enhances the contractor's productivity, then so be it.
Your weapon's Dark Thirst also gives 20% extra gems.
Approved. Wouldn't mind an extra helping of gemstones while I'm ransacking out there.
You wish to mine my realm for gemstones, be my guest.
Alright, looks like they added a whole bunch of new things. Much of which I've already unlocked. Some of which is new, though. Let's see if we got anything else that's actually useful, though.
I think we'll go with this. These decorative laurels ought to give us an appreciable touch of dignity, no doubt.
You would squander your earnings on that.
Let's go with this. Maybe this knitted effigy of some sort of surface creature will keep Cerberus occupied.
Cerberus has much better things to do than play with toys.
See, I got a decent number of gems.
Approved. This should instill a sense of fear in anyone approaching my bedchambers.
What you do with your wretched bedchambers is your business alone.
Speaking of wretched bedchambers...
Let's do it. Think I've outgrown my other bed. Not that there's been a lot of time for sleep of late.
You do not need another blasted bed.
Let's go with this one, then. My mage, Lord Dionysus, can inspire me to keep a bright and healthy attitude toward life.
Healthy attitude? From him?
Contractor, work approved. I swear, who would purchase laurels when they could earn them in sporting competition?
Only those with pure contempt for honest victory.
Here are the gems. I think we both know that it's time to change the rug.
You could make better use of your limitless time.
Alright. Well, I got some push-ups to do. Oh, we gotta go get the bow, though. Let's see, what else do we have? I don't really want to convert any of these over, currently. Do we have anybody else to talk to? Not just Dadums. Ah, brother dearest.
Hey, Than, now, hypothetically, if I were to have vanquished Charon in single combat after having, I don't know, say, helped myself to one of his wares at no charge, how long would you say he'd hold it over me?
Everything is an exchange with Charon, Zag. If there was something you refused to pay for, then I'm going to assume that's why you're back here now. The debt is paid in obols or in blood, or their closest counterparts, I guess.
So then, hypothetically, we're squared away. Achilles, did you ever used to pray to the gods? Make offerings to them and such back when you were alive?
Prayed mostly to my mother, lad. I always had my doubts the gods were listening, that they could even hear. Though I suppose that if you make an offering, they might be so inclined, just for the moment anyway. They're helping much.
They're helping, definitely, sir.
All right, let's go in here.
You're going back there?
Oh, don't mind me. Not happening.
Nope, still can't do that.
Hanging in there still?
They don't seem chill about it. Alright. Well, there's nothing fancy in here yet. Well, let's go check out this new bow, finally. Yes, I gotta do some push-ups, and I gotta do ring fit. I gotta do more ring fit than just ring fit. I still have a number that I owe. Oh well. Let's see, which is the one that lets me... Oh, it's this one.
Maybe like
Let's
this.
switch back to Fated Authority. Being able to switch rooms around seems a little bit more useful, so we can skip out on some keys. Because I don't use keys for, like, anything anymore.
Skelly, how do you know all this stuff, by the way? I mean, no offense, but you're a skeleton who just stands around. Yet you have this wealth of knowledge of the Underworld.
Hey, I know people, pal. We'll just have to leave it at that. Now let's see you break some of these bones, huh?
If I must. Coronacht, I see you drawn in the arms of the seventh avatar. A hidden aspect. Rama, who are you?
Oh no! I need Titan's blood.
Seems like a good deal. This Ambrosia ought to pay for that. Just what I was looking for. Give me the Titan blood.
Well, that was expensive. Get some more.
Coronacht.
Shared
Is this what you
suffering.
really are?
Foes hit by your special take damage when you attack any foe.
Grant me the aspect of Rama.
Oh, now that's a shiny bow you got right there.
So it also looks like they take even more damage along the way.
A fine addition to the bedchambers.
I like our just vague selection of sexy posters that we've picked up.
Just need to keep at it.
No, no. Okay, I might be able to upgrade this bow. Looks like we're going to have to do even more farming. No? No, damn it. I want to gaze upon sexy Dionysus here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to.
The ever-smiling, wine-washed countenance of the great Lord Dionysus now adorns the prince's chamber wall, thus radiating questionable influence.
It's like we share a bond, man.
With its just right softness and death-themed embroidery, the new bedding of Prince Zagreus is the envy of all those who wish to rest in peace.
Already bought it. No need to sell me on it, old man.
You do realize Shell is watching. I'm not actually sure if Shell is watching. She might just be hanging out in chat. There's slight differences.
I'll take it.
That said... Oh, hey.
Child, I know not exactly what you did, but I detected faintly an attempt by Chaos to reach out to me. A message merely at the edges of my consciousness, yet I felt certain it was there. But I could not discern it otherwise. What does Chaos want from me?
That's a new pose.
I think Chaos wishes to re-establish contact with you, Nyx. The two of you drifted apart from one another, so I think I can imagine. I lost touch with Thanatos a while, but that was nothing in comparison to this. Isn't this some way you can reconnect?
Now that the house is strong and this realm orderly, I do not know. But I shall think upon it, child. Leave me, please.